Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. So I wanted to play more Great Ace Attorney again. Now that we've started the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, finally. And I'm so excited to get going on the case some more because last time I played, from the beginning, I had a theory of who the killer was, and I just need to get to that point. I'm so excited because I know who it is. It has to be that person. That ink splotch tells me everything. Okay, but anyway, let me change the view here real quick. Where is it? This one. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I even wrote it down. I remember RM Fountain Pen Raiten Menimo reporter that keeps following Mr. Natsume Soseki around. And I have a feeling the reporter is the guy that we keep seeing in the background in the courtroom, and I think he's the one that did it because of the ink splotch on his own hand. But we haven't, honestly, we haven't even been introduced to this guy yet. Like, I haven't even been formally introduced to this character, and yet I'm already like, you did it, you're the killer. But we'll see. Anyway, let's continue, right? Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve Episode 1 The Adventure of the Blossoming Attorney Trial Part... Are we still in Part 1? Oh. Okay. Sure. Because we hit a to be continued, so I thought it'd be part 2. Or because this part didn't officially start, maybe that's why it says part 1. Not important. It's okay. 13th of August, 10:41 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendants, Antechamber 3. Alright, here we go. Alright. Hey. I'm so sorry, Susato. I don't remember what voice I gave you. You know, when you're the only person doing the voices, you kind of forget what voices you've done, and it's hard to keep track. I should have told you about the toxin. Hey. Aww. You should have. Mikotoba sensei, I'm guessing. He's like, ooh. You have a strong sense of responsibility, I know. That's why you decided to shoulder the burden alone. No, that's not it at all. I was scared of my failure coming to light. That's all. So I hope to retrieve the substance from the Englishwoman before anyone found out. Oh. You should have said something though. I feel like it looks worse when you hide stuff like this, but whatever. Before the trial started, do you remember what you said, Susato? That you had no doubt in your mind about my innocence. That you stand by me to the last. Oh, she's starstruck by you. I remember. And yet, I didn't deserve your trust in me. I had important details from you, Susato. I completely betrayed your faith in me. Oh, no. Don't. Don't do that. I mean, if this is Ryunosuke, she would have done it in like a heartbeat. But no. We're not gonna do that to you. No, that's too good for me as well. Drag me through the city streets. I'm no better, you know. Oh, Susato's song is so good too. Even though in my heart I knew that you'd pull the knife blade from Miss Brett's back, there was just a brief moment when, in my mind, I doubted you. Aww. I'm sure she forgives you. I'm sorry. After I stood here and promised you that I'd stand by you and always be on your side, I betrayed your faith in me, too. And as such, I failed you as a lawyer. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? We're starting off strong, aren't we, in the feels? I think this situation has taught both of you a valuable lesson. Placing your unbridled faith in another is no easy task. Oh dear. let's speak out loud about you being my father and me being Susato in front of these bailiffs who definitely cannot hear us. Okay. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Oh, she'll forgive you. Oh, look, there you go. Oh, she's so cute. You know, you'll always be a gallant, dashing lawyer in my eyes now. They should totally get together. Excuse me. I was so scared, you know. When it happened, I didn't know what was going on. Oh, my nose is stuffy, I'm so sorry. The Englishwoman was sitting at the back of the hut, listening to what I was saying. Well now, whatever do you mean? And then, a moment later, she suddenly got to her feet. And then collapsed, with a pen. And a knife in her back. It all happened right before my eyes. And you were the only people in the hut at the time. That's right, just Miss Brett and myself. There was no one else. Listen, I still think it was the dude, because if we, oh, whoops, that's not the right button. No. Because if we look at the court record, and then where this photo was taken from, so there's a little, this gap in the hut, right? And then, you see here, there's the gap in the hut. And if Miss Brett was sitting right here in front of that gap right there, I think someone stabbed her through the back, through that hole. And there's only one person I know with the RM here and the ink splotch on their hand. So I just don't understand how she could possibly have been stabbed like that. A great mystery indeed. I mean, just look at the photos, dude. I still can't believe it happened. That's why I just couldn't bring myself to speak up. It will be alright. However it happened, and whatever really went on by the sea that day, I promise you that I'm going to prove everything you've said, blah blah blah. I promise you that I'm going to prove everything you said you saw is true. You didn't do it, I believe in you. Spoken like a true Mikotoba. Now I think we should discuss what's coming up in the trial, don't you? We don't have much time. We must make sure we have our facts in order. Okay, so poison. So, a completely new laboratory synthesized blend of alkaloids. Alright. The police won't have any way of testing for it. Oh, I see. Yes, without this chemical reagent, it's impossible to detect the toxin. That's an interesting bottle, dude. I sent a colleague of mine off with some earlier to deliver to police headquarters. I think perhaps you should have some as well, though, just in case. A special indicator solution for a new poison under development by my father's team. It's been created in strict secrecy and exists only in my father's laboratory. Well, now it doesn't, but you know. Susato's got a lot of dots here. Dots. Silence. It's this newspaper article. Exclusive, deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. I'm wondering how the information got out, given that it was a government secret. Now I'm not so sure if it was the English woman. Like, I don't know. Oh. So I got this new tea because I ran out of my usual corn silk tea. And it has It's like roasted brown rice. And I usually like that kind of tea, but this one is very burnt. Very roasted. Yeah, the smell is very burnt. And the flavor is very... I don't know, it's too strong. At least I have like a chai tea latte thing here. Chai latte thing going on here. So hopefully during the break I'll get a new tea. We'll see. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to drink that. Alright. Sorry. Continuing. It was all that English woman's doing. What? It was when the professor and Soseki-san were being interviewed at the laboratory. That so-called English lady swaned in and without any compunction said to Professor Mikotoba, "Oh, Professor, surely your guest would love to hear about your work on that substance there." Maybe she knew about it. It put me in a very awkward position, to be frank. Compunction. Never heard of that word before. Did I read this already? Whatever. But Soseki-san's curiosity had been piqued, so I had little choice but to give him a cursory introduction. So then, Soseki-san knew about the poison. Yes, and it's highly likely that the reporter who was writing up the story about us would have caught a glimpse of the toxin too. This Many Memo-san. Many Memo. By the way, did that reporter join you all the way when you went to the beach? Oh, no, I don't remember the reporter being there. I'm sure he was there. I am positive he's there, somehow snuck in. Because he was following Soseki-san everywhere, and if Natsume Soseki was there, he would have found some way to do it. He seems like one of those reporters that just doesn't know how to stay out of people's business. Like, super, like, on a creepy level, you know? Like, hiding behind the bushes and, like, trying to get their scoop and all that nonsense. A known criminal had been given permission by the authorities to bathe by the seaside. Soseki-san pointed out that inviting a reporter might be problematic, so the man was sent back to his office. He was sent back, but wasn't escorted back, was he? Yet he obviously didn't go back. He secretly followed the party to the beach and took this very candid photograph. And then presumably he posted it, anonymously, to the police. He did. I'm pretty sure I know who it is still. Yes, that must be what happened. Ugh, suspicious. Oh, hi. Faceless man. Alright, we're getting there. It's time to steal ourselves once again, then. Such a kind smile, this dude. Defense attorney, Ryutaro Naruhodo. Yes! You can do it, Susato! I mean, Ryutaro! Rei has put her faith in me now and told me everything. So I can't let her down. I have to prove that what she's telling the court is true. I have to prove what really happened that day. You can do it! Alrighty. Alright. Where's Many Memo? I hereby call this court to order. I don't remember what voice I gave you, Judge. Why is he so silent? Oh? Before I address that question, Your Excellency. Oh. I don't like... I don't... I have some very important news to share. Excuse me. What news? And why does he look so happy about it? Sorry, she looks so good. Sorry. During the recess, with the collaboration of Professor Mikotoba's laboratory at Yume University, the police re-examined the knife that was used to end Miss Giselle Brett's life. Oh, let me guess, they couldn't find the poison, but did they use a chemical reagent, huh? Oh, too kind, Your Excellency, too kind. I was merely carrying out your instructions, of course. I had the reagent delivered to the police headquarters by rickshaw, so it would be there in good time. But judging by that man's swagger, I fear we might need to brace ourselves for the inevitable. Oh wait, if the poison wasn't on the blade, I mean, maybe it's actually on there, I don't know. But I feel like maybe it was in her drink. What if it's not a poison that acts right away? You know, maybe there's some time in between when she, you know, or did she take a drink right before? Who knows? And counsel, what were the results? This dagger, which was so cruelly used and the life of the victim, has no trace of poison anywhere along its blade. What? Are you sure about that? Would you now? I don't think that you're called to do, sir. Armed with the reagent, the test is extremely simple. They couldn't have made a mistake, unless they didn't use the reagent. A small knife from the scene. No trace of poison was found. God damn it. That just makes this harder. It's more difficult now. In short, the accused feeble excuse earlier has been utterly destroyed. Fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it. Now, the prosecution is ready to call the new witness. Okay. Here we go. Very well, officer. Bring in the new witness. No trace of poison on the knife. But if that's really the case, how could the toxin have entered the victim's body? Maybe it was ingested? Hold on. Do we have more information about the toxin? Oh, wait, no. It would be on this one, right? In minutes. Via mouth or wound. So maybe it was in the drink. You know? Maybe it was in the drink, and what if she was stabbed so they would think she died from the wound and not from the poison? I wonder. Maybe. That's gonna be my guess so far. Ugh, you did it. You did it. I know you did it. That ink splotch gives you away in seconds. Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court. I write a mini memo of the Shoyu News. I'm what people like to call a journo. What? Journo? Dude, I just got away from Brushel. Like, can I not have to deal with a crazy, like, reporter, all in for the scoop kind of guy? Like, please? I'm here where the news breaks, putting pen to paper to catch those scoops so they're printed the next morning. They don't call me the hero of the Herald for nothing. The nice guy of news. What? What is his problem? I don't want to deal with this guy. he's just like him. I don't want to deal with him. Enough. I've had enough. Alright, whatever. Oh, he's... Right then, let's start with your name. Oh, it's... Ryutaro Naruhodo. No, Susato, don't. Tell him to shut up and focus. Ryutaro has suddenly become very ambitious, I see. I just borrowed Kazuma-sama's dream for a while. Nobody asked you. Does it? He doesn't give a shit, dude. No, the readers won't buy that. He doesn't find you interesting enough, dude. Yes. What this court demands to know is whether or not you were responsible for the taking of this picture. Did you or did you not take this photo? It was delivered anonymously to the Imperial Police Bureau only yesterday. Yeah, I wouldn't be a journal if I didn't click quick with presenting it. When presented with a scoop like that now, would I? Sometimes stories call out to me, sometimes I have to chase them down. But either way, you've got to be fast. Fast legs to run with, and a fast hand to write with. It's no good if you don't note it down, I always say. That's what I call my many-memoism. Don't feed into it. Oh, we met that day when you were interviewing myself and Soseki-san. Oh, so he is that guy. I just noticed something! Hold on. Okay, his armband. Look. Oh, look at that stamp right there! The emblem! Exactly! I knew it! I knew it was his! I knew it! Because the Englishwoman's words had piqued my journalistic interest. I knew it was him! Miss Brett's words. A criminal left to do as she pleases just because she happens to be a British citizen is horse dung. This country's judiciary is rotten to the core. Well, there's a motive. The Supreme Court's ruling aren't worth the paper they're written on. The police are just imperial pawns. There's the motive. He felt like they didn't do justice properly and took it in his own hands. Stay your tongue, young man. There are complex political issues at play. Well, anyway, I quickly jotted down those words she said in my memo pad. Oh my god. Enough with the memo. Are you ready? I'll read it out. It's all here. Right? Here goes. I should like to go with everyone to see our country's coast. A serious criminal going in on some junket. The people need to know about this. Junket? That's why I decided to sneak after them. I knew it! He definitely followed after them. I knew it. There was no way a reporter type, like his type anyway, would respect that private moment, their privacy like that. No way. I knew it. I say he killed her. Like, he killed her and then took this photo to put the blame on someone else. Oh yes, I saw it with my very own journal eyes. From the start to finish, throughout the viewfinder of my trusty camera. He totally did it. I have no doubt. Well, maybe a little doubt, because I'm never gonna say 100% I knew it, but you know, it's definitely pointing to that guy. I'm pretty sure he did it. The camera never lies. The beach hut was made of shoddy old reed screens, so there were plenty of gaps I could see inside through. The English woman was sitting on a stool when the student girl came in and started arguing with her. If she was sitting on the stool, you wouldn't be able to see them. You wouldn't, no, there's the contradiction. Seconds later, the girl pulled out a knife, throwing the English woman to the floor as she stabbed her in the back. My smoldering journal spirit burst into flames. Quick as a flash, I whipped out my camera, ready to click. I pulled apart the rough weave of one of the screens and poked the lens through for the perfect shot. That's impossible, though, because... Dude, like... If she was sitting here, you would have only been able to see it through here, but you couldn't see her get stabbed if... You couldn't see her... I don't... You know what? Whatever. Read screens, you say? I know, dude, I know. The hut walls were just screens made of coarsely woven reeds. Yes, it allows the breeze to pass through and bring some relief from the summer heat. And it was a breeze for me to poke my camera through and see the whole thing hotting up. Ignoring for the time being the appalling invasion of privacy involved, did you witness everything that happened from the moment the defendant entered the hut? Which would be impossible. No, dude, it's impossible. You could not have done that. No. And you say that you took the photograph through a gap in one of the screens. Alright. Why is thrust highlighted? Please don't. It was the gamble of a lifetime, you say. You mean stabbing her in the back? Dude, this guy doing this animation actually hurts my eyes a little bit. Ugh. No, we don't, Judge. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Nevertheless, it cannot be denied that this testimony begs one very large question. Exclusive news, a startling photograph, all the makings of an exceptional story for the reporter. Why then was the story never published? Why do you do that, dude? Doesn't it hurt? It seems clear to me that there are circumstances at play here that are not yet to be understood. Ha! More pathetic excuses. No, not an excuse. We know the issue. There's more to this reporter than meets the eye. He's keeping something about this case very close to his chest. The chest that probably has red strap-shaped bruises from all the slapping. Okay, listen, dude. You say also, listen, let me see something really quick. There aren't a lot of gaps to see this through, but there's one here. Like, you can't really see through these tiny ones, you know? I think... Let me save real quick, but I think... Here, I should show, this one. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Let me press everything. Mata! What made you want to see what was happening inside the beach hut in the first place? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps because as well as being a proven criminal, the person inside was a young woman. You nasty. I mean, you might... It's hardly slander, sir. You had a camera and you were taking pictures without the woman's knowledge. Nope, you've got it all wrong, little student boy. Why? What do you mean? To my mind, all that was inside that hut was a scoop. Nothing more, nothing less. Scoop knows no gender, man or woman. It's all news. That's not even many memoism, it's basic journalism. Dude, you're gross. If only the courtroom was as indiscriminate. Alright. I want to ask, like, where he saw it from for sure. Alright, let's see. That's not what we should be focusing on, man. Okay. Ouchie, shut up. I'm not here to listen to you. Fuck off. Okay, let's see. Do you swear before this court that you actually saw the precise moment when the stabbing took place? Dude, how do you have such infinite pencils? Ah, the precise moment? I didn't see just that. I saw the whole hellish scene play out. Stop that. Yes, please do so. This is it. This is what I need. Okay, perfect. Okay, where were you? So she was there. Yes, we know, we know. Shut the fuck up. Actually, keep talking, but... Yeah, but where were you watching from? Where were you watching from? That's what I need to know. No, but where were you watching from? Stop that. No, but I need to know. I need to know. Where were you watching from? Alright. Whilst you were watching the terrible scene unfold before your eyes through the gap in the screen, did it not occur to you to try to prevent the tragedy, rather than capture it on film? Wow. Absolute madman. Sorry, I'm ready to get the word down. So you didn't converse with Miss Brett at all? Obviously not. An observer always remains on the outside looking in. And that's something to be proud of, is it? Your Excellency, if I may. I think the witness's last expertly phrased statement should perhaps be added to his formal testimony. Father, what are you? Alright. This guy... I don't know what to think. No. I don't know if he's worse or better than Brushel right now. Maybe worse, I don't know. Oh, would this... Would... Hold on, would... Can I... This one. Yeah! This is your pen, isn't it? Memo-san, until now I've had a firm belief that newspapers are in the business of uncovering and publishing the truth. Well, sir. Sadly, though, it seems the journalists who write for those papers don't always share the same passion for the truth. What are you suggesting with those recriminatory words, Counsel? Or how do you say that? Recriminatory? Or you know what, whatever. Memo-san, do you recognize this fountain pen? Oh, sweat. This pen was found at the scene of Miss Brett's death. In fact, oh, voice. In fact, the murdered victim was gripping it in her hand as she died. What are you... If you look at the barrel of the pen, you'll notice that its owner's initials are engraved there. R.M. Yes, thank you for bringing that up, Counsel. The initials of the accused, Mimbami. Is it a coincidence, I wonder, that your initials are also R.M.? No. Ha! Right then, Memo, R.M. That's horse dung. Can't you see one of the central tenets of Memoism is being a pencil user? As you say as you have a splotch of ink on your hand, idiot. And yet, as the court will clearly be able to see, on your right hand, there is a very obvious blue ink stain. There's also an emblem on it. Memo-san, is it not the case that before she died, you met with Giselle Brett in the beach hut, or in that beach hut? Why should we listen to this absurd nonsense? It's nothing but another excuse. Nope. No. Yeah, but are there any other people working at your Shoyu News with RM? The defense has neither the time nor the inclination to count every star in the sky. That's impossible. And there's no need anyway, because this pen has more to tell. Yes, there's another clue. A clue that undeniably proves who its owner really is. Of course, Your Excellency. It's... Look at this! Look at this! Right here. As well as the initials, there's also an emblem on this fountain pen. An emblem that you will of course recognize, Memo-san. In other words, the owner of this pen is an employee of the Shoyu News, whose initials are RM. Suddenly the stars in the night sky don't seem so numerous, do they? Well, Memo-san, how do you respond? Fatal blow. I mean, who else could it be? Like, I mean, of course, now we have to prove that he did it, but like, this discredits his testimony a bit now, because he's already lied. You know, so anything he says in the future in this courtroom is suddenly a little bit less credible, and not as, like, easily to believe, you know? So, this is how the mighty Supreme Court works, is it? Using coercive tactics to have well-meaning citizens reveal harmless secrets. What the fuck is this guy on? Yes, not long before that grim tragedy unfolded. Enough of this. I, a Shoyu News reporter on behalf of the public, conducted an interview with the Englishwoman. An interview? You never mentioned this before. When exactly was this? As I said, it was before that evil little student girl showed her face in the hut. It couldn't have lasted more than 2 or 3 minutes, that's all. It was just a brief exchange. But it came to nothing, and as we many memoirs say, the people don't pay their dues for unworthy news. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Oh, I forgot about my tea. Oh, it tastes so burnt. Got it. Yes, alright, but on one condition. What? You don't have any right. You're in a courtroom. What a prick. No! Excuse me? No. Absolutely not. Soseki-san, hiding something? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Is he gonna be a nervous wreck? Yep, there he is. He's all paranoid again. Oh dear, Soseki. That's Miss Soseki. I asked the Englishwoman for an interview, but she declined, so I left the hut without making a fuss. I don't believe that whatsoever. Then, watching secretly from outside, I saw the woman being stabbed and the other witnesses come running. The detective realized that the victim still had a pulse, so he ran off to fetch help. That's when this writer man here asked the woman a very significant question. But he didn't say anything about this in his testimony, which is why many memoism demands I reveal it now. Okay. Dude, your feet are fucking... Oh, Soseki. It wasn't even a conversation. Yes, I did pose the withering English rose a question. I don't deny it. But she could no longer speak. She was barely conscious even. Oh my god. The reporter is claiming that Miss Brett implicated Ray somehow? What on earth could have happened in that hut? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna press everything here. Again, I still don't know why they changed it to Wilson, but whatevs. Yes, that sort of talking is as straight as a ruler. Ask every question as if you're asking for a menu in a restaurant, I say. It's the best way. A veteran at the paper taught me that. And how did Miss Brett answer? With one simple phrase. No. Oh. Mystery is a woman's charm, I see. I don't believe you. I do not believe you at all. That was very persistent of you, considering that Miss Brett had just turned you away. Persistence wins the prize. Any memoist will tell you that. Okay, but this just disproves what you said earlier. Can you fuck off? Actually, it's thanks to that photograph that we managed to identify this witness. And now that you've found me, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I've got nothing to hide. Liar. I'm sure. Such a sack of shit, this man. Soseki. In the back there, the poor man, he's so twitchy. I'm trying to remember if Hosonaga-san actually... Hold on. And Soseki-san remained behind in the hut. Okay. You mean like right now? Exactly what do you expect? You don't know the terrifying troubles that taunted me whilst traveling abroad. Back behind baleful bars. They'll be coming for me, surely. That's all I could think. I felt as though I were gasping for air, drowning in a sea of cold sweat. Poor Soseki-san. His experiences in London have scarred him deeply. Oh, my foot. Ow. You know, like, when you, like, stretch it a bit and now it's like your muscle gets pulled? That's what it feels like. Ow. Sorry. totally unrelated. As the world seemed to close in around me, I quietly recited a prayer to Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha, sorry. Eternal emptiness. Empty eternity. The end is coming for me, surely. Why? Okay, what's the question? What question? What exactly did he say? Well, now you should hear that from the horse's mouth, I think. Don't you, Mr. Writer Man? Stop calling everyone a yokel, do you not? Stop. Well, in truth, I'd be catching crabs at the water's edge and building castles in the sand, you see. But then, all of a sudden, from the little beach hut, a young girl's panic-stricken cries for help pierced the air. I ran up the beach to see what was happening, to find the defendant leaning over the collapsed victim. As soon as Inspector Hosonaga saw Miss Brett on the ground, he sprinted off to get help. Then, just a moment later, I heard a faint moan. A moan from the dead Englishwoman. I nearly jumped out of my skin! Okay, but what did you ask her? Oh, there you go. I asked her, who did this to you? She didn't. She said nothing in response. But... I will. Okay, but what? Okay, but now Mr. Manyman was saying that she answered that would incriminate Rei. So he who asks a question is a fool for a minute. He who does not remains a fool forever. And having been labeled a criminal twice during my time in Great Britain, I was quick to make up my mind. Better to be a fool for a minute than remain a fool in prison forever. However, you've indicated that the victim failed to respond. Is that correct? Oh, I know why. I know why the Englishwoman said nothing. She was ignoring me because of my stupid mustache. Because I'm Japanese. Oh dear, Soseki-san has really developed a dislike for the English, it seems. Oh dear. Stop! Well, yes, alright. She did respond in a manner of speaking, I suppose. She just lifted a trembling finger and pointed in the direction of the defendant. Are you sure? Hold on, Are you sure it was the defendant, or was this guy at the hut door when she pointed? Miss Brett pointed a finger at the defendant. Soseki-san, is that really true? It's not easy to stand here and say this, but when we first entered the beach hut, the Englishwoman was sprawled on the floor before us, with a student girl standing on the far side of her. And when I asked, who did this to you? The Englishwoman summoned her last ounce of strength to point a trembling finger at the back of the hut. Oh, okay. which was, it can't be denied, in the direction of the student girl who stands accused today. So it's in the direction, but was it at the culprit exactly? Hold on. I hold on. So, if the hut entrance, I have to draw this out to make. I know we have like a diagram already, but if the victim is here, here's a stool. I know you can't see what I'm drawing. I'm sorry. This is where the stabby stab happened. This is the victim. This is the killer, and then she's pointing at the stool direction entrance. Okay, now let me compare that to, okay, so let's do this. Wait, no, how did she point that way? Because she's facing towards the hut door. That, I mean, I'm confused. Also, there's no room for there's no room for her to be on that side of the hut if the legs, you know what I mean? I think she was, I mean, let's say she did point at the back of the hut like that. I think she was pointing at the hole in the wall. Slightly different direction. That's what I was thinking. Wait, so, okay, hold on. So if that's the case, the culprit, okay, so he's saying that Giselle Brett was pointing towards the back of the hut, but not at a totally different direction from Ray, which means this diagram is very inaccurate. The culprit could not be where it says she is, and the victim, because the victim's whole body starts from like here to here. So, like I was saying earlier, Ray could not have been here. She was in my version of the diagram. Let me put this up here. Ray has to be here, the victim here, and then pointing at the back here, because the entrance is here. And when she was calling for help and pulling out the knife, she was here. So, okay. Let's see. You mean that your memory of events and the direction in which the victim was pointing are both unclear? Yes, that's it. Unclear. I'm very, very unclear. Your Excellency, surely this proves the matter beyond all reasonable doubt. Yes, the woman may barely have been conscious, and yes, perhaps her finger wavered slightly. But there can be no doubt that this was an attempt by the victim to confirm the identity of her assailant. Why? Because, as the court can see, there was no one other than the accused in the direction the victim was pointing. But he said that she was pointing in a different direction. I don't think Ray was there. It makes no sense. If you look at both of the photographs, then it obviously doesn't make sense. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. You motherfucker. He did it though, he totally did it. But that's impossible, Father. We don't even know how the crime was committed yet. Impossible though the task may seem, we have no choice. We must think back over everything we've learned thus far. Somewhere in all those details, I'm confident we'll find the clue we need. Okay. They gave us her account of how events unfolded in the defendant's antechamber before the trial resumed. She told us what happened at the precise moment Miss Brett was killed. Okay, so sitting at the back of the hut. How could Miss Brett have been stabbed in the back in a beach hut that was empty but for herself and Ray? Somewhere amid all the information we've gathered so far, there must be an answer to that question. There is! Absolutely not. We have more. Shut the fuck up. No! This is a crucial turning point now. If I can't establish what really happened, it's over. Where was the real culprit hiding, and how did he or she stab the victim? I know how. I actually didn't mean to press that, but I know how. I don't know if we have the evidence, but anyway. Your Excellency, I respectfully ask you to postpone your adjudication for the time being. Okay. The defense would like to present the court with an alternative theory. An alternative theory that can explain who the victim was actually trying to implicate with her dying gesture. An alternative theory? Ha! None exists! Oh, come on, no! There was someone else present at the scene who could have committed this crime. What? And the victim, Miss Brett, tried to reveal who it was to those around her at the time by mustering all her remaining strength and pointing a trembling finger in the killer's direction. This is fiction. Fantasy. No. I know who did it. I know who did it. It's over here. Right there. Naruhodo-san would never give up, and I'm a Naruhodo now. For now. The true culprit who fatally stabbed Miss Brett. Concealed in this location here. They were outside the hut. Come on, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. From the beginning, it was obvious who did it. Come on. Soseki-san looks just dejected at this point. But student lawyer Naruhodo Esquire, that makes no sense at all. What do you mean? Oh. Oh, you've just revealed yourself. We didn't officially know that until now. Now we know for sure exactly where you were. And if he was able to see it from the very beginning, he wouldn't have been able to see where he would not have been able to see Rei come in and talk to Miss Giselle Brett. He would have heard it, but he would not have been able to see it, because she was blocking the way of his view. Obviously, if the culprit had been outside the hut, there is no way that he or she could have stabbed the victim who was inside the hut. What the fuck, no. Actually, Prosecutor Aochi, there is a way. Yes! And, in point of fact, the defense can prove the evidence strongly suggesting that this is precisely the way Miss Brett was killed. You're bluffing. Oh, you didn't let me finish it. Well, that's because you're dumb, Judge. You're stupid. This, right? I mean, it's either this or this. I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, it's clearly visible in this print. The trace of the fatal thrust that was delivered from outside the beach hut. Oh my god, do you not have eyes? Or are those glasses up to, like, date with your prescription? Because you can't see, you're not seeing the picture right. I'm not sure that everyone present would agree. Someone, at least, appears to have noticed what it is that I'm referring to. Look at it! Not so bad. Oh god, dude, calm down. You didn't do anything. Even the judge is blind. It's like right here. Right there. Ha ha ha. Look closely just here. Boop boop boop. Hello. There it is. In the screen at the back of the hut, you can see the effects of a blade having been forced through the reeds. No, I can't. I can't see such a thing. Oh, so his glasses aren't up to date. It's true that the hut in question had 4 walls, as you'd expect. However, by parting the reeds, a knife blade could easily penetrate them. Yes. The true culprit actually stabbed the victim from outside the beach hut. And of everyone present at the scene, there's only one person who could have done that. Only one person who was directly outside the hut when Miss Brett was killed. Right then, Benimemo-san. It could only have been you. You did it. I know you did it. This preposterous idea leaves me almost speechless. Just look at the photograph again. The victim lies almost exactly in the center of the beach hut, does she not? Are we to assume as part of this Let me say words right, brain, please. Oh my god. Okay. Are we to assume, as part of this farcical scenario, that the assailant was a knife thrower? No, of course not. If you recall the testimony of the defendant about the events just before the victim's death. Oh, my nose. She was sitting on a stool. Yes! Stabbed while seated. Yes. Having been attacked, Miss Brett rose to her feet instinctively. But then, unable to speak, she collapsed on the floor in the middle of the hut, before the defendant, Minbami-san's appalled eyes. And that, Your Excellency, is the truth of what happened on the beach that day. By your silence, Manny Memo-san, I take it that you don't deny the charge? No, he's gonna deny it. Maybe. Is he gonna think of a way to, like, get out of this? It's very quiet. It can't be that easy, can it? Oh, thank goodness. Don't celebrate too soon yet. I don't know. I don't know. Your growth of hope? No. I knew it. It could not be that easy. Why? Why? It looks like he was looking back at me. Oh no. I knew it wasn't gonna be this easy. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. He's saying this as if he didn't tell us earlier that he had talked to her beforehand. You know? Like he totally poisoned her drink. The one that's here, cuz she was drinking something. She has her like wine here or whatever, juice, wine, whatever, right? I think she was totally drinking this. This should have traces of the poison in it. And he stabbed her so that way he could get a picture of Ray taking the knife out or something. Like, it would have been the perfect opportunity for him to, like, get a photo incriminating someone else. So that way, at first, they would think that the stab wound was what killed her, when in fact it was the poison. But the stab wound was just, you know, like, just in case. Oh, fuck off. This guy, don't act all high and mighty when you're about to shit your pants earlier. Fuck off. He sings as if he knew what was happening. But that can be explained by the poison being on the blade, as I already... Well, we... Also, when would they have the time to poison the drink? She would not have been able to at all. This guy can fuck off. No, Susato, we're not down yet. We got this, we got this. No, we got this, Susato. It's fine. She drank it. Why? Can you just... Sorry, that was my pen. Me just flinging it across my desk for no reason. I don't know. Sometimes, people, we just don't have control of our own our own limbs. Okay. You mean she drank it? Please, Father, simplify it for us folks who don't know what that means. Have another look at the photograph here, as you can see. A bottle of carbonated water and a glass that has been knocked into the sandy floor of the beach hut. Oh, it's water. Okay. The poison could have been slipped into either. Shut up. I mean, your pen was still there, too. That's not true. No, it hasn't, actually. That's not true, though. If anything, I found motive earlier. You're a liar. That's a lie. I don't believe in his complete innocence, mind you. This sucks. This guy says he's completely innocent, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. From the very beginning, I had a feeling it was him. So, let's see. Complete innocence. Desktop audio still on. Whoops. There we go. Oh yes, I stabbed the English woman, and it's that very fact that proves I'm innocent. Because why would I have bothered to stab the woman if I already poisoned her? For... to make it seem like you didn't do it, dude. When I heard the student girl and the pompous English murderer arguing, it got my goat. Oh, see, here's the thing. He's saying, like, shit that makes him suspicious. Like, he called her the pompous English murderer. So he knows... And earlier, he was spouting out about, like, how the justice system sucks because they let her go scot-free. Which they kind of did, even though it's a little bit out of their jurisdiction. But, like, at the same time, not. Like, it's bullshit, but, you know. Okay. If the courts weren't going to punish Brett for what she did, someone else would have to see justice done. Dude, you totally did it. You totally did it. You don't... So, you admit it then? That everything happened as I described? That you are the one who stabbed Miss Brett in the back through the read screen? What? Wait. Wait, so you did do it? Wait. Wait. Like, I knew you did it, but why you... Didn't you... Weren't you gonna prove your innocence? No, I mean, you still stabbed her, but I'm pretty sure you poisoned her too. Come on. I feel like what he's doing is trying to say that he wasn't the reason that she died anyway, because she died from poisoning. I'm guessing. So he's trying to... Like, at this point, there's no way you can disprove that he did it, because he was the only one outside the hut at that exact location to stab her. But... okay, let's see. I mean, you're still not getting off the hook. You stabbed somebody. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe it at all. I don't. This is Exactly, this is unbelievable. And after I'd made so much progress in proving his guilt, is he going to get away with it now? No. He shall not. Think of Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san. They never stop looking for a way forward until the judge's final gavel. He did it. I know he poisoned her. He had to have done. Yes, Your Excellency. He had to have. Come on. I'm not presenting anything yet. I'm just... I want to know why she has the fountain pen, though. Also, if Ray had poisoned her, why would she come in to be all like, hey, why'd you do this? And, you know, when would she have had time to poison? I don't get it. I don't get it. I still think he poisoned her. Okay, let's continue. Sure. Are they just gonna go over the fact that he stabbed somebody? Like, he had every intention to kill her. Oh my god. Why would I have bothered to stab... I could think of one already. I've spouted it earlier, just... Obviously, that'd be like putting a belt on your trousers when you were already wearing braces like these. The accused administered the poison, following which this witness stabbed the victim. An unforgivable act, certainly, but not one of murder. That crime rests on the accused's shoulders. I don't believe it. Is it how the law works? Like... Okay. You know, if she poisoned Brett, then what was the point of going in to, like, question her, argue with her, if she was just gonna die in minutes? I just don't understand that at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's probably what would have happened, yeah. Oh, wait, what's happening now? Who said that? Oh, okay. I can't. I can't stand here and listen to this tripe. No, shut up. But this awful man is making all this up. Susato, please! I'm not Susato, remember. I'm Ryutaro. Your Excellency, please, I implore you. That journalist is clearly not a trustworthy witness. Oh, take it easy there. Wait. Soseki, why are you like this? Yes. Yes. It was nothing to do with Dr. Wilson. We were discussing the stolen poison. Okay, so the stolen poison. The stolen poison that killed the victim, you mean? I suspected her of being the one to steal it. I mean, just think about how she killed Dr. Wilson. That's true. Additionally, Miss Brett certainly had knowledge of the new poison. But surely it would be no easy task to steal a highly secret toxin being developed for the government. Indeed, all visitors to the laboratory are thoroughly searched when they leave. Even if a thief managed to avoid being seen by myself or a colleague, getting the poison out would be very difficult. That's true, I pestered Professor Mikotoba until he agreed to show me the poison when I visited this laboratory. But as I left, I was searched from top to tail. Maybe she knew about it because she was working with Wilson? I'm very ashamed of myself. It's just that I've had a singularly terrible experience with the deadly poison. I wanted to look my old enemy in the eye. Surely you can understand that? To find out if my suspicions were true, I confronted Miss Brett about the poison. I told her if there were to be an incident involving it somehow, it wouldn't just be the university. The military would be dragged into it. The whole government even. It would be a complete disaster. Well, I mean, she died. But she just curled those beautiful lips of hers and said she didn't know the first thing about it. In English, actually. Yes, Memo-san. One small question, if you don't mind. You're a witness on the stand, like, no. Clearly, you were outside the beach hut, listening in, whilst the defendant and Miss Brett were conversing. Presumably, then, it was you who wrote this article about what you'd heard? Exclusive, deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. The story was published in this morning's edition of Shoyu News. The details are too accurate for it to have been written by anyone else. It was you! Yes, look at this! The entire article. It's almost what I said to Miss Brett, word for word. Well, Memo-san. Are you gonna, like, deny it? As a journo, and as a citizen of a free country, I don't have to reveal my sources. That's a founding principle of Many-Memoism. I mean, you're not in America, but I don't know what Japan was like back then either. Nor the Americas, so I don't know. Father's clearly right about this. That reporter did write that article, and he based it on what he overheard from outside the hut. Alright. Look, whatever you say, little girl, it doesn't alter the facts. Your Excellency, there's something I want to say, and I want it to go on record. Of course, you have something to say now that you're being accused again. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's really, like, hyped up about this. Okay. There would be, though. Why is Soseki-san still up there? I don't see a reason for him to be there right now. Perhaps he doubted the efficiency of the... Wait, efficacy? Efficacy? But then why would he talk about a stolen poison by, like... whatever, hold on. That would be like pouring pepper on your Chinese ramen before you'd even tasted it. Completely reckless. What? Although, it might surprise you to learn that I am a bit of an impetuous pepper pour as it happens. What? Why? That has nothing to do with the case, dude. Okay. Once the victim had taken the poison, she would have been only minutes away from death. And yet this man then proceeded to stab her in the back as well. There has to have been a good reason for that. If it was that the reporter who gave the poison to Miss Brett, then clearly he must have done it prior to Ray entering the hut. And he did mention being there with her. Oh, what if Brett knew who stole it? That's when Manny Mimo-san first found out the exact nature of the poison he'd used. That could be the key here. Huh, let's see. If we could think of a plausible explanation as to why he might have stabbed her even after the poisoning, I feel sure that everything would drop into place. That's what we should be looking for. Okay. So we've pressed everything. What do we have here? Not much. This is kind of pushing it, but what if it was because of the fountain pen? Maybe because she had his fountain pen, he was like, I have to stab her? But then that would still make it look like he did it. But at the same, I don't know. I'm gonna try. No. No. Okay, no, that's not it. I wonder... Well, let me listen to these again. Okay, murderous intentions. Let's see. The label appears to be written in a foreign language that I don't know. Oh, it's German. Couldn't you just write medicine on it in Japanese? Then we'd all be able to read it. Well, that's the problem, right? If everyone was able to read it, then everyone would know what it is, and that's not what we want right now. German is the international language of medicine, my dear. But yes, I can certainly see the merit in labeling the bottle in Japanese. Though I'm not sure medicine would be entirely appropriate. Okay. Not useful. Nothing else to look at here. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I could find a clue, but... Oh, I never looked at the knife. So she's the cleaning type. I wish I was more better at cleaning. But I always get distracted when I clean. Like, you start cleaning and then suddenly everything in your room that you're cleaning becomes interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay. Just trying to look at every single thing that we have because I don't know what to present and where to present it. Article about poison that was stolen from a laboratory at Yume University based on information he gleaned by eavesdropping. I just wanted to try. But I don't really know why this would have worked. Like, because, I mean, I don't know. Like, a part of me was like, how would he have known if he wasn't. You know what? Let's just figure out where they're going with. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, nothing else is working. Probably this because it's about the poison. So let's. Okay. Well, I can think of one reason. But before I explain, I'd like you to confirm something from the court. Did you glean all the information for this newspaper article from what you overheard outside the hut? Oh, you know what? I was just thinking this earlier, actually. I think I mentioned it, like, oh, did he... Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But there's something I was wondering about. Did he only learn about this poison from the hut, right? Because he was following... Natsume everywhere, right? So I was wondering, what if he actually heard about the poison from there because Brett had brought it up? You know? And then what if he's the one that stole it, but then I don't know why he would, I mean, steal it to kill her, but I don't know, this doesn't really explain why he would need to stab her unless she knew he's the one that did it. You know? I don't know. Oh, we were told that it was a terrible toxin. I mean, a terrible toxin can still kill someone if it's in the food. Maybe, what if it just wasn't working fast enough? And that he just stabbed her just in case? I don't know. And there's one more important fact to consider. According to the witness, Minbami-san's verbal attack against the victim began as soon as she entered the hut. In other words, it would have been impossible for her to have slipped the poison into Miss Brett's drink. I was thinking that though. I said that earlier, right? Like, when would she have had the time to actually poison Giselle Brett? Like, she had no moment of time to be able to have done that. So, yeah, I agree. What the fuck? Manny-Memo-san has made it quite clear that he observed every single thing that happened in the beach hut. If the defendant had somehow found an opportunity, this man would have seen it. Which means that Miss Brett couldn't have been imbibed the poison whilst the defendant was present. In fact, it must have been administered to her before Minbami-san entered the hut. Exactly. At which point, Manny-Memo-san overheard some worrying information. Information which he subsequently included in his newspaper article, namely, that the poison was being developed in strict secrecy, and that it couldn't be readily obtained. Absolutely. In fact, that's quite an understatement. The only possible place it could have come from is my lab. Oh, and the only people who really saw it outside of the people who work there are Giselle Brett, because she was there and she mentioned it, Soseki-san, and him maybe. I don't know. And furthermore, anyone afflicted by the poison would exhibit telltale signs in death. The extreme constriction of the pupils. Yes, it's quite stark when you see it. There are other poisons that show similar symptoms, but not among new substances that are undetectable. In other words, it would be clear that the victim's life had been ended by the use of this particular poison. Oh, I see. Got it. Which would reduce the number of suspects to only a handful of people. Everyone in my laboratory is aware of the unique properties of the toxin we've been developing. None of them would be foolish enough to attempt to use it for some nefarious deed. Membami-san being no exception. Therefore, we could conclude that whoever administered this unique poison to the victim was a layperson, unaware of its telltale properties. Oh dear. In other words, someone like you, Raiten Menimomo. Who else could it be? It was you who stole the poison from the laboratory that day, and it was you who administered it to the unwitting victim. But you quickly realized that it was a terrible mistake. Because the poison caused such unusual symptoms and was so traceable. As you listened in from the far side of the beach hut's thin walls, you learnt of these facts. But you'd already given the victim the poison at that point. It was too late. So you hatched a plan to disguise your mistake. So he used... Okay, got it. A plan that involved stabbing the victim in the back through the reed screen. Oh, come on. But what could that possibly do? Isn't it obvious, Counsel? The plan was to kill Miss Brett before the poison could take effect. Yes. Once in the blood, the poison causes the onset of pupil constriction. But he had hoped to precipitate the victim's death before that happened, hadn't he? Exactly. Because without any revealing signs of the new secret poison's use, no one would ever have suspected. But they suspected, because she knew about the poison. Yes, the effects of the poison meant it would be too easily identified, so the killer had to mask its use. Which he attempted to do by plunging a knife into the middle of the victim's back. I want to see your freak out, dude. Your meltdown. The argument presented is sound. The court is satisfied that it warrants consideration. Does the prosecution have a counter-argument it wishes to put forward? Well, there are a number of... yes, I counter completely! And what do you counter with? The prosecution's evasive response clearly shows that in much the same way as he nurtures the remnants of his topknot, he is clinging to lost hope. Lost hope? Fuck you! Who's saying this now? This is a very long first case. Dude. Oh, it's starting. Ah, you pathetic, useless, fallen samurai. I don't need a counter-argument. Oh, he's getting really upset. Oh, dear. What are you talking about? It should be blatantly obvious. I stole the poison, you say? Gave it to the victim, you say? Stabbed her, you say? Lots of fine theories. But I don't need a counter-argument because you don't have an argument yourself. Where's your evidence? Oh, where is your evidence? Yes, you make it all sound so plausible, don't you? But without evidence, it means nothing. Whereas I base my news on facts. Do you, though? In a sense, he does. He does make himself look very inconspicuous because, like, he was in this room the whole time and they took so long trying to get this witness ready when he was right there. But there can't be any question of it. He must have stolen the poison that day. He stole it and used it to kill. And if that's the case, as you've identified, the poison itself is the definitive evidence we need. Because whoever stole it from the laboratory that day is the true culprit here. Oh. Annoyingly handsome! Oh, are you calling her handsome? My point is, there is one way that you, Minimemo-san, could have stolen the poison that day. I actually don't know what that could be. What? Oh, what if? I wonder if he dropped this pen not in the hut, but maybe at the laboratory? I don't know. I mean, that's really a big guess. Like, I don't know, and I don't have proof of that because it's never said here, but that's the only conclusion I can think of. I mean, unless he dropped it in here, but I don't know. What proof do I have that the witness stole the poison on the day in question? Would it, I mean, I could say it was this newspaper, but it doesn't mean that he was the one who stole it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll try, but I don't know how this would work. Okay, that's not it. Just the look in her face, that's not it. Okay, hold on. So let's see here. I'm gonna try this one then. Okay, no. No. I know I have enough chances, but I just... Loading is easier for me. Let's see. I don't think we have the proof. Maybe this? No. Wait, what? I don't... Or would it be this article? I don't... Do we just not have evidence for this? None of these are working. Okay, what have I tried already? I tried this one, I think. I tried this, and I tried this, and I tried this. I might have to look this up. I don't want to, though. I don't want to. I don't want to look it up. But I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. This is tough. Okay, hold on. I just want to know what do I have to present? This is, or do I even have to present anything? Okay, hold on. It seems like, I'm not going to look further into it, but I'm going to look at this one more time because I missed something on this pen, apparently. Okay, but I don't want to know all the answers. Okay, so this will help me a bit. So it's a normal fountain pen, it looks like. Yes, fountain pen. It's very nice. And it looks like the nib is like a 1.1? Maybe? Okay, take this off. So it's a plunge style or vacuum style fountain pen ink, what do you call it? Barrel, I guess. Ink cartridge, whatever. Yes, I have one of these. Oh, you sneaky motherfucker. I get it now. Oh my god, I get it now. What he did is they wouldn't think to look for the poison. Like, so he definitely saw it, but he stole it using his fountain pen? You sneaky motherfucker. Is that why he has an ink stain on his hand? Oh my god! Okay, now I know what to present. I should have looked at this more thoroughly. That was my fault. Here we go. Oh my god, there it is! Okay. The proof, Your Excellency, is this fountain pen. Oh my god, and then she could use the regent to search it for poison? Okay. These magical pens somehow seem to have enough ink to write many thousands of kanji characters. I believe they arrived in our country for the first time some 15 years ago now. I swear by a weasel hair calligraphy brush and nothing else. These new fangle pens are merely a fad. No, they're actually very nice. I love fountain pens, dude. Well, as a forward-thinking man of words, obviously I love my fountain pen. Suck up a soupcon of sumptuous ink, and one's work is awash with words in a blink of an eye. Well, I mean, you are an author, so that makes sense. And you're also using words I do not know, friend. I love fountain pens. Okay. That's right. Fountain pens have a small reservoir in the barrel, into which ink is sucked up through the nib of the pen in order to write with later. Yes? And just as it's possible to suck ink up into the reservoir, it's also possible to eject it through the nib again, of course. My word! Can this really be? Hey crew buddy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Get him? Yeah, fuck this guy. I knew it from the beginning it had to be him. Well, Mini Mimo-san. When you saw the deadly poison before your eyes in the laboratory that day, you used your fountain pen, your very lifeblood, to steal some of it, didn't you? By siphoning the poison up through the nib and into the pen's reservoir. And that's why you have the stain on your hand, asshole. More absurdity! That never happened! I mean, judging by his reaction, I'm pretty sure that happened. True, we've heard that there were procedures in place to prevent thefts like this from the laboratory. But would anyone have thought to look inside a fountain pen of all places? No, I'm a little ashamed to say. That for fear of offending our guests, such a detailed search would not have been conducted. Buenos? I meant to read bonus points. Oh, my brain and my mouth cannot sync up together right. If I'm reading two words with my eyes and trying to say it at the same time, I end up combining the words. It's been happening a lot recently. Bonus points. It's not Brushel. I mean, I was just upset that I had to deal with another super crazy, like, news reporter, but I at least Brushel's not a murderer. I don't know. They both suck. Okay. I remind the court that this pen was found in the clutches of the victim when she died. In other words, it was dropped at the scene by Mini Memo-san. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, not that we know of. I mean, I guess so. Brushel could be. But you know what? I'm done with Brushel. He's somebody else's problem now. So the crucial question is, when exactly was the pen dropped? The natural conclusion is that in your haste to act whilst the victim was distracted for a moment, you dropped the pen after you emptied the poison from it into her glass. Oh, what now? There could be any number of alternative explanations. For example, the witness could have been using his pen to write down details of his conversation with the victim. But remember, she rejected it. They didn't have a conversation. No, that can't be. If it was, how do you explain why the pen was devoid of ink? There's not even a trace of ink. Like, even if he used up all the ink, there should have been some, like, ink present in there. As you can see for yourself, if you examine the evidence, there would appear to be no ink present in the reservoir. What newspaper reporter goes to interview someone with nothing in his pen? It is so much work to clean a fountain pen. I know, right? Like, I know I'm supposed to clean my fountain pens at least, like, once every couple weeks or something. I don't. I'm too lazy. Or when you change the color of the ink, nah, I'll just let it mix for a while until it becomes the color I want it to be. Too lazy. I mean, eventually I have to clean them, but until it's absolutely necessary. No, the pen was dropped after the poison that filled its reservoir had been emptied into the victim's glass. Witness, what do you have to say in your defense? Oh, the music's so quiet. What do you have to say for yourself? Is that all you're gonna say, dude? Stop. You're showing your pencils, but how many fountain pens are you showing to me right now? Dude. What the fuck? You claim I sucked the poison up in my pen? That's wild speculation, nothing more. Bootleg Wolverine? If you thought you could bring down a fine, upstanding citizen with a trick like that, think again. I don't know. It looks like though it's going to take one final decisive blow to finish this matter. Oh, this guy. He just won't quit. But you know what? We know how to prove this. We can prove this. No, we got this. We got this. Thanks to Dad. Mini Memo-san, this is how our modern justice system works. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Something you would do well to remember. Because we are well past the point of speculation at this stage, I assure you. Fuck you, dude. I got this. This is it then. This will be the final piece in the puzzle. The defense can prove, by means of this item, that it was the witness's pen that was used to steal the poison. Yeah! Yeah. This bottle contains the unique chemical reagent that can identify the poison in question. Provided by the guy who oversees the whole laboratory, like the teacher. So, yes, that poison is an entirely new synthesis of alkaloids developed by my colleagues and I. It would be impossible to detect traces of it by any other method. Or, from another perspective, simply with this chemical reagent, anybody at all could check for traces of the poison. Yes! One drop of the contents of this bottle on the tip of your fountain pen, Mini Memo-san, is all it would take to solve this case beyond all reasonable doubt. So what's it gonna be, dude? Finally gonna admit to it? No, you can't. I won't. Your crimes are bad enough, but at least know when to admit defeat. Your Excellency, the defense requests permission to carry out the test on the fountain pen at once. Are you gonna throw more pencils at me? Like, dude? Dude, your camera! Dude! Is he gonna fly up now? I can't. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Yes! So cool. Fuck him. Did I do it right? That was a successful takedown, wasn't it? Remember, I'm Ryutaro right now. Don't call me that. Not quite. That was a Ryutaro takedown. There we go, see? I've always wanted to do this, but haven't because danger. Yeah, no. I feel like I'd hurt myself before I hurt anybody else doing that. It looks awesome, though. The instant the first drop of the reagent touched the nib of the fountain pen, it was clear to everyone present. Can we see? Oh, look at him, so sad. Okay, listen though, he doesn't look that bad. Like, he's very good looking, but dude, you stabbed someone and poisoned someone. Like, I get it, you're mad and you thought justice wasn't, like, served. And I agree, justice wasn't served, but like... Killing someone isn't right, dude. When I saw it there in the lab, the poison, the devil got a hold of me and I decided to do it on a whim. I excused myself and emptied all the ink down the sink in the bathroom, washing the reservoir out carefully. Buddy, why do you have to frame someone else? I mean, murder. Murder was the bad thing, right? I excused myself. Oh, wait. Okay. And then you waited for an opportunity to suck up some of the poison, didn't you? Into your fountain pen. Yes, that's right. Answer me one thing, Manny-Memo-san. Your name is fucking annoying to say. Why did you steal it? For what purpose? Isn't it obvious? To find out what it was made of and expose it in an article. I mean, it was a secret project after all. Too juicy for a journal like me to pass up. Because the chance was there. He had the opportunity on the whim, right? I went into the hut intending to quiz her on her situation. That's all, as a reporter. A known killer enjoying full freedom, evading justice by leaving the country. I told her what I thought about it. And she just laughed in my face. That must suck too. Oh, what's this? A Far Eastern caveman purporting to practice journalism. Wow, what a... I mean, I would be mad too, but like... not mad enough to kill someone, you know? That is what rich people do. Oh, fucking Christ, I know. Really, you must learn the difference between reporting and listening at doorways, you ignorant plebeian. What did you call me? This country, with its pretensions to a justice system, to a free press, it's really very depressing. You see our superior ways in the West, yet you lack the mental capacity to emulate them. So gross. Get out of here, you oaf. Get out and crawl back into the cave you came from. You bitch. Dude, you wasted your life killing her. In my head, I knew I could just get out of here as quickly as possible, but I couldn't. Oh, don't look so sad. Did you just say it was premeditated, lol? I couldn't let her get away with what she'd done, when she clearly had no remorse at all. I suppose it was my journo spirit, getting all fired up. Well, he's very not fired up now. Oh, it's very quiet. I'd like to ask you something. Yes? You often talk about justice. But surely, as a journalist, you could have used other means to deliver the justice you sought. What do you mean? After that trial 9 months ago, I kept digging and digging to find out what happened in that courtroom. And finally, I discovered the truth. It was a cover-up. That's what it was. What? Oh, no. Look, if someone wants to kill objectively terrible people, that's not my business. But I do have a problem when you frame someone else. Yeah, no. Like, I'm not gonna agree with the killing, but that's again, I do agree, it's not none of my business, but for someone who's innocent to get in trouble for something they didn't do is really annoying. It's so stupid. I'm sure the press was not a means for change. Especially when the press is so... Like, it's really hard when there's so many different varieties of press or means to get your news. So it's hard... Like, he could say a difference, but it's not gonna... Or he could say something and try to make a difference, but it's not gonna always go well. And not a lot of people... Like, there are some people that don't really take the news seriously, so it's really hard to kind of get the truth out there, you know? And knowing the system around Japan at this time, you know someone else is gonna go down for your actions. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, come on. Doesn't it strike you as strange? We're suddenly not allowed to convict a foreign national. Consular jurisdiction should never have come into it. And yet that puffed up Englishwoman was going to sail away in the sunset a free woman. The only possible explanation is that, behind the scenes, some deal had gone down between Britain and Japan. Oh, he's so peeved. Of course the editor tore it up. That is stupid. Sure, the editor didn't want the government targeting them. No, I agree. Like, they would have been shut down so fast. Let's not forget, Minimomo-san, that you committed murder yourself, and you tried to lay the blame at the defendant's door. I'm sorry, but you're no better than Giselle Brett. There it is. The truth is, you have no right to talk about justice at all. Oh. I suppose. This seems to be a thing that people do when they get so hyped up about something. They end up doing the same thing that they're actively like against having happen without really thinking about it until it's too late. Because, like, I understand what he means. It is so unfair that she's getting scot-free despite having killed someone else. But it really doesn't make him any better. I don't know. I'm also just doubtful that him getting that poison wasn't premeditated. Yeah, no, I think it was like a mix of both. Like, he thought about using it, but was like, maybe not. And then when she really pushed his buttons, he's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it anyway. Also, as much as she as much as she sucked, she killed another British person. Ignoring the attempted blame and courtroom bullshit is not completely illogical to make her punishment Britain's business. That's true too. Like, I think, you know what, that's what confused me about it a little bit, was that she killed a British citizen, even if it was on Japan's soil. Why? I don't know why they should let her go scot-free. Like, make it so she goes to Britain to get tried for murder that she definitely did. But then I feel like with all this gung-ho happening, that's why she got scot-free, and I think that's so stupid. Like, ship her off. Be like, we don't want a murderer in our country after, like, figuring out that she actually did it. I don't know, it's so complicated. But it's also Ace Attorney, everything's complicated. Oh, yes. Sorry, Your Excellency. Just musing in a manly way here. Oh, thank you. Oh, so nice. Oh, naruhodo. Do you Inosuke, you mean? The way he handled the trial 9 months ago, and the way you handled this one. It gives me hope that we are genuinely entering a new era of justice in this land. That's very flattering, Your Excellency. Hearing the defense you put forward today made me feel most keenly that the future of our justice system will be forged by you and your contemporaries. Oh, nice. Thank you. How do you feel about failing again? Wait, are you cutting? Should the Japanese cup pay for her leisure? No. But some of the inconsistencies in this case and why she got special treatment is explained throughout this game. Alright. Well, I'll see how that goes later then. But also, Ouchie, are you gonna cut that off? Prosecutor Ouchie! I, Takatsuchi of the Oji clan, have been bested by Kello youth not once now, but twice. If there was any shred of my former self left, he has withered and died here today. Oh my god, extra! Gosh, your journey to cultural enlightenment sure took a while, didn't it? Rather than living in shame. Dude, don't kill yourself. Ouchiism? Dude, chill out. Just cut the hair off. Sprig of my top knot, the time is right for farewell. Hope is lost forever. Takatsuchi. Is he gonna cry? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, they're praying! It's a moment of silence. Salutations, lovely! It's perfect! Pancubus, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god. Alright, hold on, let me take a sip of tea. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh my goodness. Not guilty. Oh my goodness. That was a long trial. Holy shit. Oh dear. 238, jeez. It's over. My heart is still pounding in my chest, though. It's all I can do just to stay standing. That was intense. Oh, Ryunosuke. Lawyers are such great responsibility, such a great burden to bear. Don't they, Naruhodo-san? Oh, that was intense. Oh, she's crying. Thank you so much. You were so dashing in there. Oh, voice is cracking. Probably from the laughing earlier. Hey, and Father. Honestly, I'm so touched by everything you've... Oh, no, I think I'm going to cry. Oh, you're already crying. It wasn't easy, but together we made it. I was on the verge of tears at the end, too. The only reason I'm still here is because of you. Oh, they're so sweet. Now kiss. We're friends. Equals. And the trial's over. So no more of this formal super humility nonsense. It's time to celebrate with swagger. To throw caution out to the wind. Caution to the what? Oh, so sweet. They're so sweet. I love this. Why? Why are you saying that while looking at her dad? He's like, please don't. I hope you're not looking at me. You were totally thinking of it. Oh. You fought for your friend to the very last. As your father, I'm extremely proud of you. Defense attorney, Ryutato Naruhodo. So sweet. Thank you, but I couldn't have done it without your help. Oh, my cat has awoken. Anyway, it's time to bid farewell to Ryutaro, I think. I shall miss him in a way, but it's back to Susato Mikotoba now. So, I'll never see him again then. What a terrible shame. She is so into her. What? Wait, what? They didn't know? Oh my god. Hey Foxy, what's up? You look so sleepy, kitty. Hold on, I'm gonna let my cat out. Just give me a sec. Okay. Iconic. Oh my god. Oh, why are they so surprised? Well, I mean, you know what? Susato did look very good. What is happening? Blah blah blah. Oh my god, I can't read. Soseki-san and Inspector Hosonaga. I do hope you've been keeping well. Is that really you? Yes, I had to change my appearance for, well, obvious reasons, I hope, but it's me. Susato Mikotoba. They're like, holy shit. I don't. So dashing, so divine. No. Doubly dashing, yes, and devilishly divine. Just look at you. Oh, he's so moved, and Hosonaga is there coughing and bleeding. I had no idea, Mr. Sato-san, Esquires, that you were locum student Naruhodo-san's Esquire's cousin. No, they're not related, but... Astonishingly, astounding, ace attorney! Oh, name drop. I'm glad they... Good reactions. I know, right? They could have been like, oh, a woman in the courtroom? But no, they were like, very good. Poor Soseki-san, so confused. I still remember the first time I met him. He was in a prison cell in London. What an extraordinary conundrum it was that the unwittingly student from Japan found himself embroiled in. But after Naruhodo-san's skillful defense, at the Old Bailey, Soseki-san was free to return to Japan. Oh my god. And now he seems to have earned himself great fame as an author. I'm stunned. That's a truly impressive disguise. Even I had no idea, and I'm a chief inspector at the police bureau. Who came up with Mr. Turtle, no less? Wait, Mr. Turtle was supposed to be part of a disguise? Okay. I'm not sure you should be admitting to that, Inspector. Amazing. You're a woman of many faces, I see. I hope he adopts Mr. Turtle. It's his family now. He better keep Mr. Turtle. Just two, really, and this was a once-in-a-lifetime event. I hope. Oh, I'm not a patch on you. I'm not a patch on you, though, Inspector. Well, I am a professional, of course. What is this? I do worry about Inspector Hosonaga sometimes. I really do. 9 months ago, when he appeared here at the Supreme Court to testify, he was undercover, disguised as the head waiter of a restaurant. I mean, that was a good disguise. This one. and then on the steamship to Great Britain, of course, disguised as a sailor to keep us safe on the journey. He's such a weirdo. I love him. I know. He's great. He's great. Though, that didn't help you, did it, Kazuma-sama? Oh. Oh. From my perspective, I have to admit that I have mixed feelings about all this. I mean, now the truth has been lost forever. Wait, what? Chaos disability representation. What's a little blood coughing from time to time? You know what? As long as, you know, he feels fine, I guess. I mean, it's concerning, but I don't know. I'm talking about the murder that the Englishwoman committed at the end of last year. Yeah, you're right. We don't know why she did it. Oh, yes, it was an English doctor she killed, as I understand it. Oh, and Iris's father. I forgot. That's so sad. The mystery is, why did she kill him? And now that the culprit herself is dead, we'll probably never know the answer. On the voyage to Great Britain, we had a most unexpected encounter with Mr. Sherlock Holmes, the great detective, I mean. Yes, I remember Mr. Holmes well, of course. My arch-nemesis. How lightly you utter his name. Well, according to the stories published about him in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, the detective once had a partner who helped him solve crimes. A best friend. Oh no, no, they're gonna bring it up. And the man was an exceptional doctor of medicine by the name of John H. Wilson. Oh dear, and they had a daughter! I have a friend with the same condition. I'm slowly pushing him to play this game. Should totally play it. I've been like... Well, first of all, I hope your friend is okay. But second, they should totally play this game. The whole series, really. It's just... highly recommend. I just can't believe that it's a coincidence. I think that the English doctor of medicine killed here in Japan 9 months ago must have been the friend and partner of Mr. Holmes. And if that's really true... Iris, no! Then the poor girl won't ever see her beloved father again. Oh, no! As you know, I traveled to Great Britain once myself to study. It was around the time you were born. Yes, grandmother told me about it. On returning to Japan, I took up my professorship at the Imperial Yume University. But I also serve another role as an advisor to the government on diplomatic affairs. Ooh. High standing. Yeah, it's totally livable. Okay, good. As long as they're healthy and fine. Well, you get what I mean. Sorry. I know about Iris. It breaks my heart. And she doesn't know. Health is relative, yeah. Yes, I was aware of that as well. In that case, I'm sure you understand that there are some confidential matters I cannot divulge to you. I understand. Could you just tell me one thing? Why did you summon me back to Japan? Why? Yeah, it's been 2 months now since I returned. When I left England, it was because an urgent telegram had arrived from Japan. It said that you had collapsed with a high fever and you were growing weaker by the day. But you look fine. You look completely fine. That's what I'd like to know, because after that long sea voyage, I found you in fine health, Father. Was there something in Great Britain that you perceived might inconvenience me in some way, or harm me? That's really the only explanation I can think of. Oh, his eyebrows got really furrowed there. Dear me, do you reserve your most cutting glares for your father, Susato? I'm sorry, my dear, I simply can't... Oh. Dude, what? Memo-san. Oh. Oh. I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on. In that visiting student's fate. What? No, not her. The student of law who left for Great Britain 8 months ago. What? Student of law? He must mean... Kazuma-sama. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Kazuma-sama? Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship. How do you know? And that he'll never... Judge! What? Judge, you look different. Well, I didn't expect to find him in here. What were your officers playing at? Damn it, Judge, that was plot relevant. I wanted to know what he had to say. God damn it. Judge, you ruined everything. Dude, Judge is tall. I was coming to tell you that the rickshaw has arrived, Eugene. And it's a good job I came by. Oh, they're friends. Yes, thank you for dealing with him, and I'll be there shortly. Oh, Your Excellency. The trial's over. I'm not Your Excellency anymore. Merely your father's friend, Seishiro Jikoku. Wait, Jikoku... What? Hold on, wait. But... Jikoku is... hell, right? Yeah, dude, your name means hell. And then Seishiro means Sei, sincerity, Shi, samurai warrior, No means sun. What? Okay, your name confuses me, sir, but okay. And may I say that since I saw you last, you seem to have taken on a more dashing appearance. You knew! You knew the whole time! Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Did you know along from the very start of the trial? A judge sees everything, Susato. I couldn't let you take the risk if Seishiro here hadn't known, and then he'd recognize you. So I had a word in his ear beforehand, as an old friend. Wow, dude! So, Seishiro, shall we? What the fuck? Dude, what the hell? Okay, well, let's continue. Before you go, Father. Sorry, my dear, we shall have to return to our earlier conversation at a later date. But, well done again, both of you. You did admirably. What the fuck? Seishiro sling? It was really well done, Judge. Alright, bye. Whatever could father be hiding from me? How about Giselle Brett? How about Dr. Wilson? And now, it seems according to the reporter, about Kazuma-sama. Oh. I'm going to have to bring this up with father sometime. When nobody else is around. Oh wait, I forgot about him for a sec. He just... Sorry, Soseki-san. I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Hold on. Oh, they have a throwing animation in Dual Destinies? I haven't played that yet. I'll play it eventually, though. But tosses for everyone? That sounds great. Now I have something to look forward to. I get to see people be thrown again. Or more. I'll play it eventually. Judicial Assistant Mikotoba-san Esquires, could I have a word? Yes, of course, Soseki-san. What is it? I think perhaps it could be fate that we're meeting again like this now. You see, there's something I need to tell you. It's one of my favorite things in that game. Cracks me up every time. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I believe that it may be related to the reason why your father summoned you back from England. Oh, what do you know? Give me the details. This I have to hear. Please, Soseki-san, tell me at once. I will. As you know, my time in England was, terrible. Cursed, I have no doubt. Such awful things I was embroiled in. Thank goodness locum student Naruhodo-san Esquire stepped in. Stop with the fucking title, it's so long. After he secured my freedom, I couldn't wait to get on a ship back here to my homeland. Having arrived in Japan, I submitted a report about my experiences to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The next thing I knew, I had a visitor. It was your father, Professor Mikotoba. He wanted to ask me all sorts of things about my report. Oh. He seemed to be especially taken with a particular part of the report. Anyway, he left eventually, having thoroughly quizzed me. Okay, you can't just say a particular part. You have to tell me what part of your report he was interested in. Okay? But it was the very next day that he sent the telegram to you asking you to return to Japan. What was it then? The particular part my father was interested in? I don't really know exactly. But do you remember them? Those two terrible cases I was caught up in? Wait, two? Wait, two? Wait, two? Wait, two? Two? What's two? Wait. Is it the one that Iris wrote a book about and then we don't know the details about? But then how would he... I'm so confused. Two? The haunted... I'm confused. Am I just forgetting something that happened in the last game? I don't know. That case somehow caused my father to summon me urgently back to Japan. Don't think I know that case yet. Okay, so they'll tell me later. Got it. I thought the whole business was over, but it seems I was wrong. Perhaps that was only the start. Perhaps the story is not yet told. Well, there we go. Not yet told. Thank you, Susato. Wait, it's not to be continued?
こうしてかの英国留学生の事件は決着がついたのでございます。
I love her voice.
大死院に立ってほんの少し分かったような気がいたしました。なるほど様が異国の法廷で何に立ち向かっているのかを今日はもう一つお知らせしたいことがあって筆を取りました。夏目漱石様がおっしゃった二つ目の事件。父は何も語りませんが、あの事件にはどうやら大きな謎を解く重要な鍵が眠っているようでございます。あの事件の記録はお部屋の棚の左隅に残しておきました。よろしければ振り返ってみてはいかがでしょうか。日本はいよいよ夏の盛り、今日も抜けるような青空でございます。なるほど様、もう一度お会いしたく存じます。すさと。
Aww. Lovely. I mean, the case wasn't, but there we go. And her theme is so good too. Yeah, Susato success. I'm like, do I continue? It's 7:42. As much as I would love to continue, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, so that way I can have time for dinner. Yeah. Always look at the next case and then leave. I would do that, but I don't know how long the next case's intro is, because sometimes they're short enough and sometimes they're really long for no reason. So I think it's safer for me to stop now and then start it next time. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Let's go back. I love this image, by the way. It's so nice. Memoirs of the Clouded Kokoro. Okay, but yeah, next time, yes, return to the title screen. Thank you. Ooh. But yeah, that was interesting. I'm so mad. Like, listen, the Seishiro Sling was awesome, dude. But, Judge, I needed to know what the guy wanted to tell me. And also, game, you're giving me suspense with Natsume Soseki about to tell me the deets of the second case that I know nothing about, and now I won't know until later, and anyway, next time we'll do the whatever Clouded Kokoro I already forgot the name of. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it may be for you. Stay healthy, guys, stay safe, and I will be here later. Yeah. Anyway, thanks a bunch, guys. See you later. Bye.